Yo, what's popping? What's going on? Everybody in the building here tonight. It's Friday. It's Friday. I didn't get paid, but I still got some yaper. Anyway, this Friday vibing. I'm D-Real. That's Theo B. And we about to vibe. What's going on, Theo?
Man, I'm excited, man. Beautiful week, beautiful 2 weeks, man.
Right,
I'm happy to pig and pig slop, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, what about yourself? What's going on with you?
Man, I got the I feel like I'm gonna have to be doing some spring cleaning here soon, cause like I was telling y'all earlier, it's an in and out process. You know what I'm saying? If you want to bring some more in, you got to get some out of there. You know what I'm saying? And you got to get a bunch of, and in my case, it was, man, it's around Christmas time. And I was getting the coffee at this coffee stand, and this young lady was helping me, and she was really nice. And
right.
You know, and she had said something about, I'm trying to make Christmas nice for me and my 5 kids. And I'm like, damn, 5? I'm like, you don't look old enough to have 5 kids. So, long story short, end up finding out most of the 5 kids was boys. So I gathered up. I mean, it must have been maybe like 20, 30 figures.
They had a nice Christmas.
Like 10 of them in the box and like 10 of them loose, in the plastic. And like when the next time I came over there and I seen her, man, she went extra out her way and was talking to my wife and and this and that, and he's so nice and he's so yeah, the universe provides.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You obey the cycle. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I came across a young man today in the most unusual circumstances. Young man is 14 years old, says he wants to be an entrepreneur when he grows up and everything like that. Wants to play high school football.
All right.
Like I said, the circumstance was just unusual. Wears a size 11. I bring that up because I wear a size 12. I told him, I said,
how old is this boy?
He 13. He 14. 5'8".
He got some big ass feet.
5'8", 160. 5'8", 160.
And wear a size 11.
Hey, listen. Did you hear what size I just said I wear? I wear 12. Now
he ain't done growing.
He might be. You see where I'm at though. I was wearing that 11 at his age. I didn't go up no more.
Okay.
Feet just got another 1.5 inches long, but I ain't grow. I ain't get taller no more. Anyway, to your point, I told him, I said, because like I said, the circumstances were definitely unusual, and I told him, I said, you know what, God works in mysterious ways. I said,
yes, indeed, He does.
I said, I can help you. I said, but based on how we met, the circumstances, I'm gonna need to know you actually want to do that before I get involved. I'm gonna need to know you want to do that before I get involved. So, like I said, the circumstances were unusual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you say iron sharpens iron. As older men, when we come across a younger man that could have potential, but just might need some guidance, it's our responsibility to, I think it is anyway, because I've had older men do it for me, to provide that guidance. So we're gonna see.
Okay.
We're gonna see.
Well, speaking of young people who need old people to to give them guidance. This young man right here.
Boy, Lord Jesus, have mercy, Mr. Chiclet Mouth. I'm sorry.
I'm my bad. I did it. See, I got all excited and hold on, man. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, goodness.
I was trying to find a picture.
Right
it's
there.
hard.
We can do that there, right there, like that. Now, this man said, old school rappers is garbage. So, no rapper whose career started before the year 2000 is exempt from this statement, because that's who you're talking about. So we talking about, and if we talking about recognized as a national whole, that mean everybody from around 1982 to 1999. So how many rappers can you think of in between 1982 and 1999 that you would qualify as trash?
I'm listening to we used to call him Run. They call him Rev Run right now. I'm listening to him rap.
Right. Yeah, his mama call him JoJo.
Right. I hear him right now rapping whose house, Run's house. And I'm like, boy, you don't want no problem. You don't, ooh, Lord Jesus. Like, ooh, Lord, that's Rev Run. You don't want no problem. Who you want? You want the dude to say I go to work?
And see,
no.
And that's my thing. You understand what I'm saying? That's my thing. How are you gonna just dismiss an entire generation? And arguably, there would be no his generation if it wasn't for the generation that exists before you. And if anything, you need to be paying respect to the forefathers, not talking about how trash you think they are.
Can I say it? I'm gonna call it, and I'm wrong. I'm apologizing for who I'm fixing to offend right now. I'm gonna call it the LeBron James effect. Okay. I'm gonna blame it on LeBron. I'm gonna blame it on Maverick Carter. I'm gonna blame it on Cus Sports, because they lead that whole thing where I gotta discredit what came before me to prop myself up. Now, in all due fairness to LeBron James, unlike Lil Yachty, LeBron actually did some stuff. I don't know why the hell Lil Yachty over here bumping his gun. You know, like because I can't even.
The clue.
I don't see Daryl. See, the thing is I've heard you rap.
Okay.
I don't like Lil Yachty versus you in a versus contest. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. So when you say some stuff, like I said, LeBron James actually done some stuff. LeBron James actually a basketball player. Crazy. LeBron James NBA career is longer than Lil Yachty's rap career from start to finish. That's crazy because LeBron's still going. Anyway, you got to do something. you like I don't. Aside from him showing up on the XXL cover, oncoming freshman, I don't know who lied. Clearly, they don't know how to judge talent. I don't know what his claim to fame is, other than looking like he looked in a photo. And mind you, that's the most obvious photo. I had to work to try and find a photo where he looked damn, halfway. Without that,
the bottom line gonna be every time you see him, he gonna always look like that. Take away or add some frills. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, does he want to see James Todd Smith? Come on, man. Like, I was like, who you talking about? Bro, you don't want to see Dana Owens.
Shit, I got one for you. Shit, he don't want to see, he don't want to see Douglas Fresh.
Slick Rick. Stretch, KRS-One.
He showed
Cool Mo D, Raheem. It's like, bro, what is Rakim? I'm sorry, Rakim. I'm like, but hell, he probably don't want to see you. Here we go.
One of them.
If I go back, watch this. If I go back and I think about folks that then drop some hot stuff, rap wise, he ain't even got nothing on Chris Brown. Based on what Chris Brown did to Quavo, he ain't. So I don't even know.
It's always
Chris Brown
it's always people like that got the most to say and ain't done shit. You know what I mean? It them always be the ones talking, and it's like, wow, really, you doing the most right now, though. You know what I'm saying?
Does he? Really?
All, and my pastor said, what's not included in all.
Bro, you think it's sweet with the dude that came out with Summertime? Please don't get that twisted. That dude is one of the fiercest lyricists out there. And I know damn good well you said, oh, you got to throw O'Shea Jackson up in there. You really talking about Ice Cube is trash?
Way more than him, man. I go deeper than that. Man, you throwing Exhibit in there. You throwing J. Rowe in there. You throwing King T in there. You throwing the Artifacts in there. You throwing a gang of people in there when you say, oh, old school rappers are trash. You know what I'm saying? And then, not to mention, like I said the other night, Tech 9 and E40 are still rapping right now. I don't like your chances up against either one of them cats. You know what I'm saying?
You ready? Not only do I agree, I'm going to go to a dude that's DJing right now. He ain't released nothing in a minute. But he don't even want to see Chubb Rock. 1990, Chubb Rock jumps upon the scene with the lean and a pocket full of green. No, you don't. You don't want that. Leave that dude alone.
Chubb Rock had some bars, man. Shit. He was Chubb Rock was my guy.
That's the thing. We can't sit up here and spit nothing in regards to Lil Yachty. And he been out for 10 years.
To this very day, I can't name a Lil Yachty song. Shoot me. I don't know none. I don't know none.
We know him from commercials, sneakers, and being in a badass movie on Netflix. That's his claim to fame. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And ain't none of that saying rapper. That's shoe designer, actor, and spokesperson. Ain't none of that saying rapper. Hold on, big dog.
You can be whatever you want to be from when you ain't behind that microphone. But when you get behind that microphone, man, you got to flex and show some skills and abide by the 5 elements. You know what I'm saying? And if you doing all of that, then you are real.
See, that's the thing. We only see him behind the microphone when somebody interviewing him. I don't even like him against Big Titty.
Bruh, I can't tell you no song this kid ever did where somebody was like, "Ooh, he was spitting," or his wordplay was this, or that was a slapper, or you know, do they truly believe that a fire song is I can just get on the mic and say how I'm feeling? It ain't even got to make no sense. I could just babble some shit to a beat and then make that into an album, and everybody be like, "Oh, that was fire. Did you hear that?" Yes, I did hear it. That's the problem. Y'all saying this shit's fire is the problem. And it's like, even when during that time period I named, 82 to between 82 to 85, the style of rap changed. It went through an evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like earlier, you know, you had them type of rappers, you know, that did all of that. You know what I'm saying? And the cadence was a certain pace. You know what I'm saying? They
a hip to the hip hop.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, and as it evolved, at least from where I was listening to it, as it evolved, the cadence picked up. You know what I'm saying? You had I'll never forget it, man. That what is it? Damn, it's Sucker MCs. You know what I'm saying? Sucker MCs. You know what I'm saying? And they just going to the beat. You know, it's just that funky drummer beat. You know, and they passing it back and forth, him and Run and him and D, they going back and forth with it, and it's like, bruh, that's bars above what.
Like I said, when you think about, because you know, we could continue to talk about Lil Yachty and make it specific, but you see it's too rampant these days. You see like newer players, you know, saying the older players weren't good, they were trash. You know, somebody say Deion Sanders wasn't that good. I'm like, boy, the fuck is wrong? I'm like, you can say you want to, well, the receivers he was guarding wasn't that good. I ain't trying to be funny, but athletic skill set alone aside, the receivers today really ain't like, because you had to run the whole tree back then. Right. You even could play. Well, no, oh, well, we gonna bring you in on third down because you are third down specialist. No, wasn't none of that. You had to be one of the two best receivers to play on the team. The dude over here and the dude over there. If you wasn't one of them two dudes, you getting playing time. What about going 3, 4, 5 wide? No. And then you had DBs that was putting hands on you all the way down the damn field.
That. Ooh, oh my goodness.
You said I ain't trying.
And they, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. A lot of licks folks took back in the day. It was targeted.
Bruh, even Ryan Clark, I saw this clip.
It was targeted. Ryan Clark. It was targeted.
Yeah, bruh. They asked Derrick Henry, you know, Derrick Henry was like, so you mean tell me if I'm in a hole, it's me and you one-on-one, you got me? Ryan Clark was like, Derrick, me and you one-on-one in a hole? He said, you going down. And I'm, you know, Channing Crowder couldn't believe. I'm like, bro. He told him, he said, Channing, I put people to sleep. I'm like, he did, which was the crazy thing. Because I don't know why you questioning Ryan Clark's toughness when the dude he was playing on the field with in Washington was knocking folks out. And he was playing free safety.
That part.
But that's what it is, man. They don't respect what came before them. In ways, our generation, baby boomers, Generation X, maybe the generation that came after us, we automatically gave older people respect. We did not undermine their accomplishments. Because if we was gonna get it, we was gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm gonna go. Kobe. I like Kobe. Kobe, like, I ain't got to say I'm better than Mike. No, I'm gonna go out here and go get it. You gonna say it for me. I ain't got to say it for you. These cats talk too much, man. They feel like the only way they gonna be big is to tell you sorry. Telling me I'm sorry don't make you great. Hell, it don't make me sorry.
And I don't think it's doing anything for Lil Yachty's career for him to be bad mouthing old school rappers, for bad mouthing an entire generation. And speaking of generations, that is the perfect segue into what I'm calling a Generation X rant. Okay, we are Generation X. If was born between 1965 and 1980, yeah, 1980, you are Generation X. You drank out of the water hose. You left the house in the morning and didn't come back until the street lamp was coming on. You rode your bike every damn where, and you didn't have no beeper, you didn't have no cell phone, you didn't have no tracking or tracing devices on you, and you was just out there. If you are Generation X, you could go to the grocery store and be like 9, 10 years old and buy a pack of cigarettes. If you were Generation X, you could go and crawl through a hole in the fence and go to the drive-in and watch drive-in. What's a drive-in? That was some shit that was Generation X, and we saw the end of it. Okay, you could go and watch movies outside, literally. That's what the drive-in was. You came home and you unlocked the door because you had a key around your neck, and you was able to get in the house, and you was in the house washing dishes and cooking dinner, because before you left for school, you took the meat out the freezer like mama told you to. So when you got home, you was making pork chops, and when mama walked in the door, everything was everything. You know what I'm saying? That we don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. I got to come in there. I got to make the bacon and cook it. Damn it.
Yeah. You definitely went on a rant there. Yeah, you definitely went on a tirade there. You did. I enjoyed it though.
I did. I know, and I knew Generation X would feel me. Because it seemed like they call us the generation of not giving up. And you know what? That is a very apt description, because we don't have no more to give. We are fresh out. You know what I mean? So if it's F me, it's definitely F you all day. But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna crash y'all. I said I wasn't gone. That's why I smoked first. So I'm not gonna crash. I'm not gonna crash.
Here's the thing. I just want to explain to some folks. The thing with Gen X is we've been grown since we was in single digits.
Bruh.
Now, I'm saying that to say this. If you're not Gen X, at some point as an adult, go back to what I said. We've been grown since we was in single digits. At some point as an adult, you just get sick and tired of bullshit. You do. We all do inevitably. The thing that folks aren't understanding about Gen X is we reached that point when we was in our 30s, because we had been adults for 30 years. You know, normally you don't be an adult. You don't have 30 years worth of experience as an adult until you hit 58.
By what age is middle school? What age is middle school? That's what, like what, 12, 13?
No, 9, because you think about what you gonna turn 14 in
seventh grade. How old are you in 7th grade?
Bro, you gonna turn 14 in high school.
Okay, so like 12, 13.
Well, middle school is 4 years.
Middle school is 2 years.
And not in the state of Florida.
Okay, 2 or 3, but I ain't never heard 4. But I have seen that.
They got the elementary school stopping at 4, and then 3. I think you're right. 3, 5th through 8.
He said 12. Paul Martin said 12, and that's what I'm saying. By 12, I was running the household. I was washing clothes. I was cooking. I was cleaning shit. Man.
So go back to this. So go think about what I said. So by the time you hit 32, you had been an adult for 30 years. You sick and tired of hearing shit at 32. Like your 32 was somebody else's 58. You like, man, listen, go ahead and get somewhere and sit down now. That's why we talk the way we do. We look at folks like this, and they don't know what to call us, because we still here. OG, we have simple term, grandparent, sir, ma'am, grand. They don't know what to call us. We still cool as hell. We can still do the same dances we was doing in the 90s, ironically enough, which is better than this bullshit they coming out with now. The music that they listening to is actually our damn music because they don't know how to make music like that no damn. Ain't we wearing bell bottoms again?
You know what my thing is though? The music ain't, it don't, and we hear it all the time. Music ain't got no heart. It ain't got no spirit. It ain't got no soul. It is because it's manufactured. Literally, nobody's playing instruments no more. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is making music, actually composing it, versus, you know, grabbing some Pro Tools or going online and just putting some blocks together and making beats and shit. And it's like, okay, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't picked up a trumpet in decades. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, what can you say?
We gotta get on that too. That's got to be a Rock With Me Nation thing. I know I talked about it and everything. I ain't get around to playing the music, but we need that. When you talk about that soul, when we think about music, one of the best musical stories I heard was Confunction. How they came up with Love Train. I'm like,
Love Train. Love Train.
That's how you came up with that?
Oh yeah.
So you mean it was you and the other dude in the group? Y'all was feeling the same woman? Warm night, can't sleep, too hurt, too weak, gotta call her up. I was like, shit. We don't do that no more. We don't take what we feeling and put it. And I'm gonna watch what I say, because that's what I love about R. Kelly. Him. What's my dude? What's my dude name? I keep forgetting his name. He did Sexual Healing. Marvin Gaye. Do you know
Marvin Gaye?
Bro, when I get that feeling, I want get up, wake up, let's make love tonight. I'm like, how do you know? Because everybody can't put it in the words like that, big dog. You know that, bro. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't. So I like when we ain't doing that no more. Like you say, everything is manufactured. We got folks not really getting in touch with their feelings. They dealing with surface level stuff and everything like that. No, we need to bring the soul back. Yeah, we need that back. We need that back.
Yeah,
that's you're right.
I mean, I hear a glimmer of it in a couple of these youngins every now and again, but it's too far in between, you know what I'm saying, to say, okay, because it's still, it's like I want you to carry a torch. I don't want you to carry a spark. You know what I mean? And you can't get that spark if you don't, you know, get it lit from the flame that you're supposed to continue carrying.
Well, it's easier to say, watch this. Deep. See, that's why I said I like you with Lil Yachty. The thing is, it's easier to discredit that which came before me as opposed to trying to get on that level. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't got to get on that level if I just say it ain't good. You know, no, you got to win 6 championships. You can't lose none. You can't. No, you can't, and you can't look bad in a championship series.
Ooh.
You can't. You got to be able to spit bars.
Hold up. Dude, this right here, what Grand Madam talking about? You know what song she talking about? Have you ever heard? You remember this song?
Marvin Gaye.
To Keep You Satisfied by Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, the panties is dropping. But at the same time, the shit he's saying in that song, though, is like, damn.
You know what it is, bro? You know what it is? We've lost this. We don't do it. We don't appreciate it. We do. We do it in our homes. We'll be playing. And when I say we, I'm talking about Gen X. We'll be listening to some soft music, probably reading a book, lights down low, chilling. You feel what I'm saying? We chilling and we relaxing. Bro, soul music, my opinion, I could be wrong, was nothing more than poetry. Put the beats. Poetry. The written word, if you will. We don't do that. We don't take pride in that no more. Being able to get in touch with yourself and express yourself orally, whether it's with a nice beat behind it or whether you got a nice cadence with it. Don't do that no more. We don't, and I'm not saying we don't do it anymore, huh?
Paul Martin, I bet you if you go and play that song right now, you may not think you know it, but I guarantee you, if you the same age as me or older, you've heard it. You definitely heard it.
that Mr. Martin, you didn't hear it.
Ain't no way you couldn't have heard it.
Just like I think I ain't heard every Isley Brothers song. That's a lie. I like the way you move. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Isley Brothers been making stuff longer than shoot. Then my brother been alive. And my brother older than me. So yeah. He said, yeah, I appreciate you hanging with me, brother. High diggity dog. You are grooving with the Friday vibe, and we just had our Gen X rant. And let's dive into something that.
What you mean? You did that. You ain't had no help.
Okay, you're welcome. Let's dive into something cerebral because edutainment is what I do. So let's do that. And gotta get me an image. Gotta get me an image. But I know an image will do. I know exactly what image will do. So I'm pulling up. Anyway, what I want to talk about for a little bit if we can, because I want to get some opposing opinions and see how people, feel about it overall. Now you're like, damn, D, you done hyped it up all extra hard now. Now you got to tell us what it is. Well, what it is, what I'm talking about getting at for the most part, is what I would like to call the philosophy of Batman. Okay? And just so I don't get in trouble for no images, I'm going to use this image right here. All right. That's Batman, right? Now, Batman, according to comic lore, is trained in I'm sorry. Has mastered 127 different forms of martial arts.
I can't tell.
Is a what you say now?
I can't tell.
Okay, right. Okay, and is this genius level right? Right. That's what they say. This man has been doing what he has been doing for as long as he's been doing it, but the crime rate in Gotham does not wane. Ha! See what I did there? Crime in Gotham, Wayne. Ha! Double entendre. See, edutainment. Anyways, though, why do we laud him as the greatest masked adventurer in all of fiction? If he can't keep his own city, you would think somebody with his sense and his grip on reality would be able to commandeer an entire city and keep everybody, you know what I'm saying? While we outside, everything's cool. But if you get caught outside late, oh boy, I feel sorry for you. Because everybody know, and on top of that, you got connections with the police. And on top of that, you got connections with one of the greatest hackers on the planet. And you got a damn network of sidekicks. And you got a whole team of superheroes in a floating watchtower. How you can't bring order to one city?
How many forms of martial arts you said he mastered?
127.
I would just think that one run in with him, the dude that mastered 127 forms of martial arts, because I'm only trying to have one run in with Jet Li, Jackie Chan, God rest his soul, Bruce Lee. You know, just one. And that's just, you know, just two civilians running into each other. I ain't trying to tempt the hands of fate. They a whole ass superhero out here. And I'm a whole ass villain. Them ass whoopers ain't sticking. They not. That's crazy because I don't think we saying everybody that's in Gotham, most of the criminals in Gotham are on his level physically.
And the part I left out. And most important, he's the king, the undisputed king, Lord and master of prep time.
So, okay, so this is how it should be. First of all, there should be no problems with Arkham Asylum because he should have done hired folks in Arkham Asylum. His folks. You know, you either getting help or you not. He should have designed security for Arkham Asylum. Shouldn't be no more breaking in and breaking out. You too smart for that. You too smart for that. You too smart for that. With all the money that you got, I don't know how criminals getting off. Like the DA got all the money they need, and you a whole ass superhero. Oh, the evidence is always there. Like you got the DA got 100% conviction rate with your ass on the team. So that would be a nice Batman story to tell. Of course, an Elseworld story, but I like Batman. That's me. But every point you raised is valid. He's got to be the worst damn superhero that's out there.
But is Warner Communications best-selling fictional character?
It's one of them things where it says a lot about his readers, and I'm one of them. You gotta own it.
I mean,
you feel what I'm saying?
I get it. I so do get it. And if we were talking about somebody more on a level like Daredevil in the background there, Daredevil, almost same level of fight skill. People will argue, maybe better, maybe a little less low. Okay. Ain't nobody said nothing about Daredevil gonna eliminate crime in Hell's Kitchen.
No.
And that ain't even what he there for. I hear what I hear, I see what I see, I detect what I detect, and I go beat it up. That's pretty much Matt's approach. You know what I'm saying? So rather than
Matt's ass whooping stick. Like if you didn't got into a fight with Matt or Moon Knight, you don't want that no more. Like Marvel has actually written that out there, and I got to give the writers credit for that. Like, oh, I'm not doing that no more. That motherfucker crazy. Like, who's scared of Batman? Like, I don't never see the Penguin. Like, the Penguin should never want to smoke, but he ain't ducking it. The Riddler should never want to smoke. He ain't ducking it. He ain't. Who else? Two-Face should not want to smoke, bro. You just a dude that scarred up on half of your face. You shouldn't want to smoke. He don't mind though. I'm like, bro, it's way too many cats, even petty criminals that's working for like the big dogs and everything like that. They run up on this dude Bro, you know, you've mastered 127 forms of martial arts, and ain't nobody afraid to, and with all the other stuff that you got going on. Because, you know, you can bench press a ton, if I'm not mistaken. So you strong as hell. You know what I'm saying? You jumping all over the damn place for a big mug. You jumping, your agility level is like on some whole other stuff. You ain't got no super soldier syrup in you and everything like that. You wear weighted gloves. You wear steel-toed boots. Why do folks not fear the ass whooping coming from you? Why they keep coming back for seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths, and sixths? I ain't even mentioning the superpower folks. I'm just talking about regular Joe Schmoes are not afraid of you.
Hey, some people think they could take the bat. And to me, it goes against the very nature of why he put the costume on in the first place. You put the costume on to scare people. If they ain't scared, why you keep wearing that shit?
Bro, they ain't scared at all. They pissed on themselves when they see Moon Knight and Daredevil. They be like, oh, hell, damn. You got it well, folks. Folks was terrified of Peter. Like, if you see Black Suit Spider-Man, you be like, I'm going in the house. You know Peter on Demon Time when he wearing that black suit.
Hey, and if I see somebody sticking to the wall in all black, that's freaking me out anyway. You know what I'm saying?
So, like I said, man, considering, I almost want to say you had people in the Watchmen timeline universe way more afraid of Rorschach than they are afraid of Batman. That's all I'm saying. Like,
and the whole difference is, I ain't making threats. I'm carrying them out. I ain't threatening you if I don't intend to do it. That's the whole difference between Rorschach and Batman. Oh, and Anansi brings up another interesting point. Always putting minors in danger. Child endangerment. And Commissioner Gordon just looks the other way. Yeah, that would have been my first question right there. The very first time I threw the bat signal up, and this cat lands on the roof with a little boy in some elf shoes and some little green drawers and a yellow cape, I'm gonna be like, dude, what's up with you? I gotta arrest somebody. I got to arrest somebody. Something gotta happen.
Now, you know what? Here's why I'm laughing, because it's like, because you're absolutely right. That is child endangerment. That's against the law. We're gonna talk about other stuff against the law right after this.
Y'all in the air, free flying, base jumping off buildings.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The only person that appeals to is the kid at home reading the comic book saying, "Oh, I would love to be Robin." Like, that's the only person that's making sense to.
And that's the whole reason Robin was created. Robin was created because them little 8-year-old boys that was reading comic books at the time wanted somebody they could identify with, and boom, Robin was born.
Yeah, that's it. You know,
damn how unrealistic it is.
you know what I didn't like either. What I didn't like and what I didn't get. I'm like, hold on. Your costume strategically is black and gray. Right. The bat logo right here that's not a mistake. You're doing that on purpose because you want that to be where you draw the fire. Your mask, I'm thinking even back then it would have been something loaded to protect you from, head trauma, right? So not only do you bring this little ass boy out here, you got him in this damn costume he can't hide in at all. Like, I don't give a damn. Daylight, nighttime, oh, he stand out like a sore damn thumb. He ain't got no head covering or whatever. It's like you taking child endangerment to a whole nother level. What is he supposed to draw the fire for you? Is that what that is?
That's what you're gonna do at night in yellow, orange, and green. That's exactly what you're gonna do, is draw all the damn fire. And that, I think, is the child endangerment part. You are taking that child into lethal environments wearing bright colors.
Why you up there in the shadows hiding with Kevlar on? But
see, nonsense say wasn't Robin's costume the same colors as the costumes of all the flying Graces? Hence the reason why he should not go out and be drawing machine gun fire in it. I get it. You want to honor your parents. Well, how about same design but more stealthy coloring? And that's what they did later on. In the 90s and 2000s, they changed that up.
Only when we get to Tim Drake do we sit up here and say, "Oh, well, we're gonna put a garret around his neck so he can't be choked out." So that means Richard and Jason didn't have it. We also going to make his cape lined with Kevlar so that can protect him from bullet fire. So once again, that's something that neither Richard nor Jason had. You also let him choose his own weapon. He got batarangs. You ain't do that with nobody else. So he is the only Robin that has his own, and you sent him off to get formally trained by some of the best known deleters in DC Comics. Forget fighters. You had him getting trained by folks that knew how to delete people, which once again, you did not do any of this for Jason and Richard. Then his costume. I said the cape. His costume is lined with Kevlar in and of itself. Double the Kevlar behind the Robin logo, which the R separates and acts as its own damn batarang, which, safe to say, once again, neither Richard nor Jason had. You just had them two out there set up for you.
Yeah, well, I give Richard some credit. At least he saw it.
Yeah, set up a fake. Jason didn't go out and steal calls.
I've been a Target all these years, Batman. All these years I've been a Target. Let me change my clothes.
What did Richard do? Oh, I got to change these colors. You got me tripping.
Bruh. I question the man's philosophy on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I get the need to have a way to take down the Justice League in case they go rogue.
I'm with that.
But how did you, Batman, the king of encrypting shit and having your computers, be uncrackable, got your shit hacked?
Bro, I do not know. Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah. So while he doing that, let's marinate on these things that y'all is saying. Remember, Tim is the smartest Robin. He would make upgrades all the time. Look at his adult costume. Right. But again, my point being, not so much on his sidekicks, because I didn't want us to get sidetracked. There's some symmetry in that. Anyway, it was more about the philosophy of Batman. I guess peripherally, yeah, they hold some culpability, but I'm thinking just the whole Batman persona and how you gonna be Batman and not kill people more often than he does. What's the no kill rule if every night, I got to be better than you, but you are putting yourself in situations, and again, that's totally unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? You telling me I'm going out every night and I'm giving it all I got. I'm getting shot at, blown up, stabbed, and I ain't killing nobody accidentally with more frequency. You know what I'm saying? Because just some of the shit he do, he could accidentally kill a lot of people. So it's like, that sounds like some Chuck Dixoning going on. You know what I mean? some Dennis O'Neilling going on. You know? So yeah, someone as paranoid as Bruce should have a closed face mask like Deadpool. Why do we need to know Bruce is white? They want you to know that the man swinging off the rooftop, kicking people in their neck and breaking their necks. Yes, Batman has done that in his existence. When Batman initially came out in Detective Comics, he was unaliving people. Yes, he was. And then at some point, we just went no kill rule. I guess that's when you start having little boys dress up like elves and live at your house with you. You can't kill people no more. So, but yeah, just the whole, because I mean, there have been other mask adventurers and they ain't never had this level of weird. You know what I mean? I have to think about the heroes of the era. The Shadow. The Shadow didn't have that kind of weirdness going on. The Phantom didn't have that kind of weirdness going on. Doc Savage didn't have that kind of weirdness going on. And all of them people I named had a woman with them when they was, doing their adventures, or some woman was caught up in the adventure. It wasn't no little boy in some tights. So we call that what that is. Weird. And that's why it was so easy, during those Senate hearings, to bring suspicion and doubt about the hero. He sleeps in a big mansion with a little boy, so how could they not be homosexual? And that kind of a thing. You would need to explain it. I mean, at least like one night come home and they like double teaming or double dating or something going on to let you know. Oh yeah, he bringing him like a boy supposed to be brought up in that situation, But now we got, oh gosh, Bruce, I wonder if go to bed and say your prayers and what. You know what I'm saying? And we supposed to believe, you know what I'm saying, they relationship was platonic. Oh, Paul Martin brings up an interesting question. Have I heard theories? I'm sorry, that Bruce is on the spectrum? Well, it would explain him being super intelligent and a savant in certain areas. And it would explain him being emotionally detached. And it would explain him being hyper vigilant and hyper focused.
When we say he on the spectrum of what? Because I want to make sure I understood. What we talking about?
When we're referring to the spectrum, we are usually referring to individuals who live with autism.
Oh, okay. That's not where I was.
What? Oh, what's that? Oh.
That is not where I was.
Oh, okay. That spectrum.
That's why I ask questions.
We don't.
Supposed to be asking no such thing.
We don't fuck with spectrums like that.
I'm just saying, you got, if you, I don't believe, I believe if you confused before you comment, ask a question.
That is folks with autism, Kamoyo. Folks with autism.
See, I wasn't by myself. That's good.
Person before condition. Person before condition.
No, I would definitely say that dude suffered from OCD.
There was Ghostmaker. Yeah, Ghostmaker. Yeah, Ghostmaker. Why didn't you call? Well, because he's what Batman should be. You see him? You see what I'm saying? He trained with the same masters that Bruce Wayne trained with. Okay, he got access to technology and stuff like Bruce got access to technology. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the difference?
Mind you, he slid over to Gotham because he had got rid of crime in his city. You need some help?
Apparently, you don't know how it's supposed to be done, Bruce. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason was the person he was after ran the Gotham. And normally he would, because they had an agreement. You stay out of Gotham, and I won't interfere in none of your shit that you do around the world. But if you bring it to Gotham, I'm putting hands on you. And that's how it was. And the dude he was chasing, he like, well, what if you did try to put hands on me? What? You know what I'm saying? And hey, and not only did he outhand him, he out-strategied him too.
Do you think about what they're saying? So I got Ghostmaker on my ass. So I'm not gonna fuck around and go to Central City. I'm not going to Metropolis. Shit could go left there. I'm not gonna go to Star City. Because this definitely could go left right there. No, what I'm gonna go to Gotham. Because I could be a bad guy and the dude that's there in Gotham still gonna look out for you, boy.
Yeah. Or work for the government.
You feel one of the, but you it's saying something.
They sure,
as a bad guy
get you caught up.
You gonna run to Gotham to hide. You a villain. You gonna go to Gotham to seek the protection of Batman against another hero that want to delete you for some effed up stuff you did. That's crazy.
It happens. Because people, and how is it that Batman is more intimidating to superpower beings than superpower beings are the other superpower beings?
I can't tell because like I said, his ass whoopers don't stick.
Well, but they always depict him like, oh, let me come here, let me talk to you for a second. And then after I talk to you for a couple of seconds, Muggs like, okay, I'll tell. You know what I mean? And it's like, maybe he into some more stuff. Maybe maybe he roofing bad guys.
You ready? This me finna be petty. The criminals he normally get that response from, though, I tell, they don't look like us. Like I've never seen me and you bitch up to Batman.
Well, I do. I very rarely see us in Gotham, period.
we shout out to Michael J. White. We ain't even bitch up to the Joker.
Hey, he offering bounties. I paid somebody to kill this fool. Hey, dude.
I think that, and if I'm not mistaken, one of the dudes that trained Bruce was a brother.
Might have been. It'd been a lot of different continuities and it'd been a lot of different characters, but they didn't really start, revealing the specifics of who trained him until like the 70s.
Yeah, I think this brother came in later. He was the one that helped Bruce develop an alternate personality that could be his safe space or something like that. Remember that story somewhere. But anyway, yeah, we ain't in Gotham like that. I don't think we fear Bruce like that either. Like, bro, go sit down somewhere before you get hurt.
Well, he said Paul Martin said he's pretty sure Alfred left bodies where he worked for Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, because Alfred used to be MI6.
Bro, do you know there's a theory out there that Alfred knew everything that was gonna happen and let that shit played out anyway because he was MI6 trained. Like Alfred let what happened to the Waynes happen so Bruce could be his instrument of justice.
Huh.
That's a crazy ass theory, but they said there's no way in hell Alfred was just their butler while they had all that shit going on with the Court of Owls and everything like that. They said, nah, Alfred was a ruthless motherfucker. He did not like crime and everything like that. So he sacrificed the parents so he could train the boy to do that shit.
Hey, and you know what? That wouldn't be a crazy thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't we see that shit happening all the time? You know what I mean? People always, you know, what do they call it now? Grooming. Folks,
Yeah.
folks be getting groomed. Wait, why would it be? Why would it be any different in the superhero community?
It would. It would. They actually drew reference from the absolute universe. To
right. Well, we know
to expound
things
on the theory.
Yeah, stuff is way different there. Shit, absolute universe, I'd rather not be in. If we being honest.
Bro, the Joker.
Man, he brings all new meaning to the term demon time.
Bro, what he did to Bane was so effed up.
Hey.
I was like, golly, like, you ain't have to do him like that, dog. Like, damn. Like, I don't even want to see Bane come back because I don't know what he gonna come back looking like. But damn.
Hey.
What we got next on the docket, big dog? What we got next on the docket?
Oh, while I'm thinking about it, why don't I just go ahead and address it now? So I am not tripping on it later.
Okay.
Now,
here we go. Crash out time.
No, I ain't gonna crash out. I ain't gonna crash out because it's more elegant when I don't crash out. Okay. Theo. My brother.
He want me to be the one to crash out. I was hoping he was gonna go first.
No, not yet. Not yet. We ain't there yet. No. What I want to ask you, sir, is
yes, sir.
What kind of a person on social media is a clout chaser? And what's some things clout chasers do?
I would say chasing all the hot topics, and that ain't necessarily the field that you in. Taking controversial sides when you know damn good and well that ain't how you feel. You just doing it for the clicks and likes. Mentioning folks' names, hoping that they mention your name, like you just doing it, hoping that you attract their attention. There's so many ways you can be a clout chaser, but that's pretty much those. Saying stuff that has no basis, like just saying it just to say it, a controversial take or what they like to call in the media a hot take or whatever. That's you chasing clout. That's you chasing clout, or trying to live up to a standard. You know, somebody I was gonna talk about, trying to live up to an image that you know damn good and well you ain't got no business living up to. You just need to let that go. That's you chasing clout.
Probably.
So
okay. So say if somebody like me had an opinion about a particular topic, is that clout chasing?
I would say no, because you don't talk about everything. You don't chase headlines. You don't chase headlines. Now, you are going to speak about what matters to you. And I think that's one of the things that I can say I admire is like, okay, I'm not going to talk about everything, but what matters to me, I'm going to talk about it, as you should. If you have a platform, you should be able to talk about the things that matter to you. And if you're going to speak with them with some intellect, some type of intellect, hell yeah, we got enough folks speaking about stuff they don't know a damn thing about. Once again, clout chasers. So no, no, you're not. No, you're not a clout chaser. That's me. No, you're not a clout chaser.
And Grand Madam say most content providers are clout chasers for views. So I would agree with the part that I want views, but the clout is optional. I just want you to look at the motherfucker. I don't care if it brings me clout or not. I just want the views. I mean, you know, but because I need them to get to another echelon or something, not because I'm pretending to be something I'm not. You understand me?
I think to her credit, if I could expound upon the statement, I think what she's saying is you want clout, but you don't want clout for views. You want clout for relevance. You want clout for intellect. You want clout for the work that you put in. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You want clout for the moral standards that you have, that you wish more of us would have. There's nothing, it's not for views. You feel what I'm saying? We don't, when you and I do videos, we want the views, but it's not for clout. We want the views for educational purposes. We want the views for people to sit back, take a step back, look in the mirror and ask themselves some tough questions. We want the views. We want the clout for that reason. Hey, look at this. Because like we got into this and we said there's a lane here and it ain't being filled. And we see there was no consistent lane being filled. I'm finna be petty. There was no consistent lane. You know, you had folks this lane, that lane. One day they did this, one day they did that, one day they felt this way, one day. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't have anybody being consistent. You feel what I'm saying? And so we want the clout for being consistent. We want the clout for being some real ones. We want the clout for being some OGs. And our work, we want it because of the work we put in to establish, because being consistent is not always a popular thing. It ain't. You can rub some folks the wrong way being consistent.
Yeah, you can. You definitely can. Grand Madam says she says she chased headlines to stay relevant. Well, but Grand Madam, you do it within the boundaries of your skill set. Okay, it would be one thing if you was out here doing lives and chasing feeds and trying to be out here and be caught up all in the middle of stuff because you looking weird. You staying where you at, you in your house with your car and your decks doing what you do. So, and but current events are just the circuit that you draw from. So I don't seem like it to me. It doesn't seem like you're chasing. It seems like, you know, a lot of more often than not, it's us coming to you and saying, "Hey, Grand Madam, why you do a reading on this?" So yeah,
she's doing it. I would say to Grant, what I get from her is she's doing it to be informative. I'm using it to tie into what I do to be informative. Because, like you said, it's folks showing up to her asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Like she provided answers to questions being asked. So I get it, but you know, I think so I would tell folks what Daryl is looking at, is aiming at. You have some folks that aren't being consistent, and those are the clout chasers that we're talking about. They not being consistent. And I will mention what I mentioned on my live. And Grand Madam, she said, I like what you said. Remember your role. Inconsistency in comic book nerddom remember your role. And some folks, I guess they suffering from revisionist history, but they had like they didn't wait. You don't remember your role in this, so but you chasing clout because I'm not going to speak out on one individual. Well, this ain't the dog in your fight. This is chasing clout. You speaking for your homeboy. Your homeboy got a mouth. Your homeboy got a whole ass podcast. Your homeboy can talk for himself. But now you gonna mention your homeboy and mention the other dude name to draw light to you. You ain't have no dog in the fight. Right. And then you weren't even consistent with your own damn actions. You clout chasing. You want this dude to mention you. And he low-key did, but didn't and everything like that. I didn't bother watching the video because I don't have a dog in the fight. You feel what I'm saying? I can sit back and look at it from an objective standpoint and say, none of y'all in this situation have been consistent. None of y'all. Okay. That ain't me chasing clout. That's me pointing out the obvious. How the hell either of y'all mad? Either way, y'all mad about what? One, you hanging with some effed up ass individuals. So ain't nobody chasing clout, calling you out for that. That's you doing it. You ain't been consistent with anything regarding recast T'Challa. You haven't. As a matter of fact, we've been looking at you like, damn, now you talking? we low-key glad you talking, but we know that ain't been a consistent thing. Now you talking. Then you get these cats over here. Period. I done had too many personal interactions with y'all for y'all to even fix y'all mouth to say a damn thing. Like you.
So real quick to encapsulate. Okay. Somebody called me a clout chaser in the comments of one of my shorts.
That's the clout chaser.
I moved it. After I went and I looked and seen who it was, and I'm like, this is some old teenager who don't do nothing but sit around on Twitch all day and all night. Man, shut your ass up. It's how I felt about it. And it was like, how you gonna call me a clout chaser? You know what I'm saying?
Because you were supposed to get mad. You were supposed to get mad, do a whole ass video talking about the damn dude. I'll be trying to tell folks, hey, all attention ain't good attention. Sometimes you don't need to put that spotlight on you.
Now if they come back, that's a horse of a different color. But right now, I'm like, okay, you just don't know the favor I did for you. That I could have did, like you said, I could have did a whole damn segment on this punk ass. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't petty like that today.
But and then let me just say this. You're able to tell me, and you got me beat by a year. You're able to tell me as a man in his 50s that this young brother, right, got sassy with an elder.
Yeah, for the most part.
It be one of the things to me. I'm like, it's weird how you say clout chasing, but you don't even know how to talk to the person that you see in the damn video. Who's really the clout chaser?
And that's what I surmised out of it. And I'm like, you ain't finna get popular off of me. Bye, Felicia. Ain't nobody got time, man. But let me borrow a VHS tape. No, God, get out of here. Look here, man. Does Cynthia Erivo really have a chance of playing Storm?
You know what? So if I'm being honest, I don't care. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't care. I don't care because I'm a comic book fan. And I've come to the realization that by and large, those who say that, Cap so hard for obvious miscast. They just want to go with the hottest celebrity and everything like that. One, they don't know what you know. Two, they don't care. She played this role right here, so I don't give two damns. Then on top of all of that, why I want her playing any character? Just keep it in the book. You know, how she feel about me. You know what I'm saying? Because you can stay over there and get all your jobs over there in England. You ain't got to come over here in America and get not one damn job. But it's crazy because the same folks that Mitch, gripe, moan, and complain about European black actors getting roles for American characters, because Aurora is an American character. For this, we'll make an exception for her. Someone who didn't actually blast it, African American. I don't care. I won't be going to see it nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, I care about the character, but I don't really care for the representation, the current representation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way.
You ready? Before somebody talk to me about Cynthia Erivo, because this when I look at recast T'Challa, because honestly, we shouldn't give two damns until somebody say something about T'Challa coming back, man. It shouldn't even damn matter. Why we talking about what role we want her to play? Has T'Challa been recast? See, this is why I be looking at that damn hashtag sidewise. No, it's T'Challa no dollar. Cynthia who? What she gonna play T'Challa?
And that's the perfect segue. And that's the perfect segue into this next segment. How many black action figures do you have? / should you be defined? Or as Kamoyo put it, should your action figure collection be defined by the color of your skin?
Mine should. I ain't speaking for nobody else.
Right. And support this stream of thought.
Hey, so can I preface this first? So y'all, I'm doing my live on TikTok. And if you watched the live I uploaded earlier, you ain't even 5 minutes into the damn video. It's somebody saying you ain't got enough diversity on your wall. And I had to turn around and I had to look. I told Alicia, I said it was a 2-point I had to register the question. You ain't got enough diversity on your wall. And so I had to read it. I said, read that back again, Theo. Read that
mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Hey, say that was bother. If my goal was to be diverse.
I'm like, oh, this bothering you, huh? Because this is what I told Alicia. I said, wait a minute. I said, now here was the effed up part. The Midnight Suns sit there. The Avengers, Jed McKay sit there. The New Warriors sit there, right? And all of those teams are majority white. What got him, though, was this and this.
Say, why everybody dog? But if you look back there and you saw a bunch of white figures, it would have been A-okay.
Bro, I said, but I got him though. I pulled out the Night Viper. I pulled out the Miss Marvel and everything like that. Oh, but they off camera and they in boxes. Okay, at first it wasn't enough diversity. Now it's because they in boxes and everything like that. You and your feelings, huh? You mad because I ain't got you on my wall? If I got you on my wall, that's not diversity. That's the same damn thing you got on your wall. Like, no. The question is,
I want to see me just like you want to see you.
Bro, here's the thing. I asked the dude the question and he never responded. I said, I could easily, in less than an hour, have my wall looking like your wall. The question is, can you have your wall looking like mine? We still waiting on a response. We still waiting on a response. But to answer your question, I'm black. That's what they say in CB4. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety blickety blick black, y'all. Cause I'm black, y'all. Cause I'm black. I'm not there.
He said, Kamaya say he wants caucasity on your wall.
Man, no, man. I'm like Eric Benet. I'm the lightest skinned.
Hey. No, go ahead.
Eric Benet said he's the lightest skinned, darkest skinned ninja he know. Like when he look in the mirror, he don't see no light skinned dude.
Bruh, do you follow him on Instagram?
I need to, dog. I need to.
Man, I did not know. And then here, he's a Libra. Man, dude got a sense of humor out of this world, man. I was like, damn, Eric Benet's a whole fool. I see how he be getting women. He got that sense of humor, and he team light skin. So yeah, it's a wrap. Oh, I can.
But you know what though?
Words I could throw.
It's always us light skinned ones, right? That feel some type of way. King and Martin, what he had on his arm, got on his arm. Bad ass yellow boy. It's always us. We always gonna go. You know what it is? We suffer from lack of melanin. That's what it is. We don't want to be called pretty boys. That's actually not a damn compliment. Because you low key, we take that as you calling us soft. That's what that is. We won't take that as no compliment and everything like that. So we feel like we don't have a choice. I got to swing before you swing. Because if not, that dude gonna think he can swing on me first. I need to let him know. No.
What you say, Kamayo? I count Drizzy in my black figures. I do too. He is with my black figures as well.
What he said? He
said Drizzy. He said he count Drizzy in his black figures. Because Drizzy the Dro elf. Drizzy, okay. He's the elf. Yeah, because he's a dark elf.
I ain't know.
That's all right. Maybe I need to do some entertainment on Drizzy.
No, I mean I ain't know who he was, but
for the rock with me, Nate. For the rock with me, of course.
I don't know.
And the companions of the hall.
Right. To me, the arrogance. Some would say the caucasity, but I would never expect a white action figure collector to have a huge amount of black action figures. I would just never expect that. And I wouldn't be offended to not see it. I'd be like, it's normal. So so for him to be looking at the wall, and normally, you and I talk, all of us have talked about it and everything like that. We knew somebody felt some type of way. He was just the first one bold enough to say something. But the caucasity, like, oh no, your wall should look like mine. Why?
Hey, do I say that when y'all got all that anime shit? You know what I'm saying? When you got all these Japanese characters, when you got all that stuff, I'll be saying that about your shit. Let's respect my gangster. Shit.
Yeah, got enough diversity on the wall.
Bitch, Paul Martin says, is it wrong? Paul Martin says, is it wrong that I have my black Marvel superheroes all together alphabetically in long boxes? No, it is not, because I have a long box with nothing but Black Panther, Blade, and Static in it.
Watch this. If the comic book companies are not going to put out black comics, you're not going to put out ongoing monthlies with black characters. Why? And we know this, like we're not being stupid. Folks know this. Why are you looking for me to have a white character on my wall? That don't make no damn sense.
At all.
Like, I'm like what Kamoyo said. He said, somebody, man, I noticed you ain't got Superman. Bitch, I know you see Icon sitting right there.
Hey, keeps him at the ready. Keeps him at the ready.
The hell I want Clark for when I got Adam Brashear right there? The hell?
Oh, while I'm thinking about it.
All right, Gerald Levert. Thinking about it. Got
whoa, what do you say? I might have done that more for accessibility than Hotepism. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I mean, whatever floats your boat, Mr. Martin.
If they see value in them, and there's nothing wrong with that, why am I not supposed to see value in me?
And that for me, and that's all it was simply me saying, because I mean, when you got a box full of Batman and Jonah Hex and Warlord and that's cool if that's what you were into. But what about when I want to see me? And I want a whole long box full of me. That shouldn't be no hard thing to do. I shouldn't have to be all selective.
Daryl, I'll take it a step further. You got all them white action figures. It ain't like you ain't got them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the other thing.
My end game now. My end game is to add color to my collection or keep it neutral. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to that end, like y'all saw that last night, right? This right here.
Yeah. Bro, that's the thing.
Now, but see, now I got this right here. But now, do you see what I did?
Hold on.
I put his helmet on him, and then they got a glass plate that fits across his face.
Oh yeah. See that?
Okay. So that way you can't tell what the race of this person is.
But that's the beauty of it. We got the white. We don't exclude the white action figures from our collection. Like that ain't what we're doing. We like Snake Eyes. We like Storm Shadow. You Wonder Woman. You got your DC Superman. If you like it, you like it. If the only reason to a degree I don't get down with DC superheroes like that, the action figures, is because the scale don't go with Marvel. That's all that was. But you give me a decent Superman, I can't say I won't get Clark because we grew up reading Clark. That's the thing. We don't look at them the way they look at us.
Right.
We don't mind having a flash. Let me see that.
Paul Martin said I had to put up with Tusker to get my Luke Cage and Bill Foster on back in the day. That is a reference to George Tusker, who is actually, now that I think about it, one of the co-creators of Luke Cage.
See what I'm saying? And what we got to do? We got Luke Cage and this BS behind Bill. Never mind. Stop. But no, I think had to let it go. I think your action figure collection is your action figure collection. Me for mine, I feel like my action figure collection should be indicative of me. And that's I need my melanin. Now I need to see me. I need to see me. I like walking in and seeing me.
It should reflect you. It should reflect you and who you are and what you love and all of that. Honestly, it should reflect whatever you want it to reflect because it's your shit.
Now watch this. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy because no, that's dead ass accurate. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why that's dead ass accurate. So clearly, they can feel how they want to feel, but I love the military because they sitting up here. Then you got the football players, college football. Georgia is prominently featured up there. You can tell I like team comic books. You got Midnight Suns, the Avengers, the New Warriors, and yeah, because I could put Daredevil up there with Luke Cage and everything like that. But you can tell that's up there. You feel what I'm saying? And yes, I do have pride in me, and I also like DC Comics. So that statement that you just made, you're absolutely right. Your wall does represent you, but folks gonna see what they want to see. At the end of the day, they're gonna see what they want to see. So,
yeah,
but no, that's a dead time statement.
They don't find it peculiar that their top 5 favorite heroes ain't your top 5 favorite heroes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Batman don't fall in my top 5. What am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? I like what I like.
You gonna get mad at me if I like Batman anyway, because you gonna say I'm black and he white.
I ain't gonna get mad at nobody like.
Huh?
Not me. I said I ain't gonna get mad at nothing nobody like. That ain't me. I mean, if
I'm just saying that's how they gonna get that. That's how they gonna respond. Let me like Jace Fox then. You like Jace Fox? Yeah. Why? Because you don't give a damn. You see what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be Bruce.
and I got to get a custom head sculpt for mine with the beard out and all that.
True. I think it's safe to say they want to be T'Challa more than we want to be Clark.
What you say now? We have arrived at the last topic of the night, and it is a sensitive one, especially to us veterans, and my brother in particular. I don't know what the reasoning or what the excuse is. I will follow the story more as it develops. But I know you done seen the footage of the Marine in the meeting with the politicians, and the police pull him out and manage to break his arm in the process. First, let me say this. As I have always seen, because being a veteran of the U.S. Navy, 6 years, 6 months, and 21 days, I have had to work frequently with U.S. Marines. That's one of the toughest motherfucking Marines I ever seen in my life. That motherfucker was still holding 2 motherfucking cops at bay with a broke arm. Now, why they felt the need to do what they did and the way they decided to do it and disrespect that Marine who was merely speaking out because he's going to be one of the people more than likely that they send over to Iran to start some shit in a war we don't need to start no shit in. But hey, that's just how I feel about it. And if you think I sound incensed, wait till this Negro over here get to talking about it. He's a former devil dog. So and you know what? When I watched the first time, I watched the video. He the first person I thought about. I like, man, if Theo ever see this. And matter of fact, I think I sent it to him. And I could just imagine what Theo was saying and doing after he watched that. So without further ado, do what you got to do, brother.
I'm going to set this up first. Ironically enough, I'm in the Marine Corps. The story that I'm getting ready to tell, I'm in the Marine Corps. I'm stationed in Memphis, Millington, Tennessee, part of the singing group, Kinesis. One of the dudes in the group, he's a civilian. He's dating a young lady. She's in the Army. We got an attachment on the base and everything like that. Memphis, Millington, Tennessee. Marine Aviation Training Support Group 90. Naval Air Station, Memphis, Millington, Tennessee. And she was in an abusive relationship with a dude. But we were supposed to have practice over there. And went over to the dude's house. his brother, who was bigger than him, was standing outside his bedroom door looking long in the face. I said, what's going on? Melvin in the room. Still remember the dude's name. I said, Melvin in the room, what's on? He said, Melvin in the room fighting Crystal. Melvin, I still remember her name. I said, Melvin in the room fighting Crystal. Why is your big ass out here? Because he closed the door. Boy, if you don't kick that door down, he kicked the door down. And I walk in the room, and I see Melvin. Crystal is on all fours and everything like that. And I used to say he was trying to make a 40-yard field goal. We could say currently today, he was Randy Orton. She was in the ring. He was getting ready to kick Punter in the head. He kicked in the stomach. I blacked out. I could have killed him. I wrapped my arms around his neck. I intertwined my legs around his, had him from behind. His brother was standing there. Crystal was on the ground. So when you sent me the video and I watched it, I checked out. I had to check out because I hear folks talk about what veterans mean to them all day. Active duty, retired. We got a whole cemetery out here and everything like that. And it's on site. Like I ain't got no talk. Law enforcement, and I don't give a fuck if you're recording the video or not. That line in the sand got to be drawn at some point in time. And if you don't give a fuck, then I don't give a fuck either. I don't. That line in the sand, the oath we took, the pledge to protect our country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That's an oath we took. And just because we're no longer active duty does not mean we no longer honor that oath. And those of us that took that oath, respect that oath, know that oath, we recognize tyranny when we see it. And we will put together to oppose that. Marines, we cut from a different cloth. That when we sitting up here saying the Marine got dress blues on, that dude had blood stripes going down the side of his dress blues. That was a staff non-commissioned officer. He deserves some type of effing respect. If I'm not mistaken, if he wasn't a staff sergeant, he was a gunnery sergeant. No, man, I can't do that. I can't, cause so now you saying, cause I know how I've always felt about it. I always felt like it was a crap of BS, because as veterans, we shouldn't have to fight to get the disability, to get paid for the disability that we've incurred while we were in. We shouldn't be treated with disrespect when we apply for jobs and everything like that. One of the things folks we be wanting to hang Charlie Kirk's painting portrait down and everything. He was against DEI. Well, veterans get jobs because of DEI. We want to make that a black and white thing. Nah, that's truly a diversity thing. So it's on site. They can take however they want to. You put your hands on the Marine staff NCO like that, and more often than not, you doing it because you're a bitch. You're doing it because you're a fucking coward. You're doing it because you actually believe in fucking tyranny. You're doing it because you do believe in fucking white supremacy. You're doing it because you do want to kiss the ass of that orange ass pig in the fucking office. Okay, well, it's on site then. And don't even ask me what the fuck that means, because if you got to ask me what that means, it's too late for me to explain it to you. Figure it out when you're in the hospital. So don't say nothing to me.
Oh my goodness. Hey, that's a good place to be. That's a good place.
My grandfather was a veteran. My grandfather's a veteran. He passed away. My grandfather's an Army veteran. My daughter's in the Army Reserve. My oldest, say less. Say less. If I won't put hands on you for nobody else, I'll put hands on you for them. So don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. What you gonna get? See, that's the sleeping dog that lie. So now you won't get what you got from him. The next veteran you engage, because you're going to do it again. Low key, we're going to draw you into it. The next veteran you engage, we're going to put your ass in the fucking hospital, if not put you in the ground. You take that however you want to.
And this has been Yo, man, crash out moment. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Theo, what you got going this weekend? I know what I got going this weekend.
Man, it's a beautiful thing. And let me say this before we switch topics and do that. Notice this is a brother standing up for a fellow devil dog. The common color is green. Because that wasn't me. But it was me. And when we get together like we're supposed to as a country, we'll understand what that truly does mean. As far as what I got going on this weekend, man, I'm still on cloud nine. You can be what you want to be. Cloud nine. Man, I know I got to bring some content to us and everything like that. And this weekend is wide open to drop content. I need to get up first thing in the morning and drop some stuff, man. There's action figures we could be doing. I still got that huge pail from Valorverse. Still thinking about doing that as a live and everything. I just want to share that with the Rock With Me Nation. We still got stories. We still got the New Avengers story arc. Time Runs Out event we doing. Still New Warriors. Definitely got to bring Supernatural issue 5. My brother got me started on that. They are up to number 5. I hope y'all enjoying that and everything like that. Some more Black Panther content too, because, oh my goodness. Matter of fact, I got a topic for us this weekend. Y'all are like this. Daryl, tell me what you're thinking. Y'all Rock With Me Nation. I'm going to tell y'all what we got. Y'all tell me what you feel.
Hey, before you do that, I don't know if you knew this. Paul Martin said Max Crosby got traded to the Ravens.
I saw that. Ooh, that would be
a
Grand Mattero thing.
Twice a year, no more.
Right. I saw that, so I was like, well, I mean, you ready? It don't matter who the Ravens have on their team. We gonna always split the games. Like I don't care. We've been sorry for years now, and we always split the game. So. So there are 2 videos that I have lined up. They were forced together, exposing the myth behind T'Challa and Aurora's relationship and the future of Black Panther in comics and film. So yeah, those might either be lives or pre-recorded videos. But yeah, I got those on tap. What you got, big dog? What you got?
Well, like I said, y'all saw the ones. Like I said, this I'm gonna give y'all in depth with the Cobra Law Royal Guard, and then like I said, I got sci-fi. That's another. That's gonna be 2 Joes. And then I'm gonna hit you with the issue 2 of Thundar the Barbarian. This shit is good, man. Jason Aaron is doing his damn thing with this book. I'm gonna hit you with number 2 of Magnus Jakuta. I told y'all about this Wiseacre Comics. Hey, I practice what I preach. And a blast from the past on your ass. All-Star Squadron number 39 with an appearance of Amazing Man.
Here we go. You know what? Can I say something? You know it's Black History year round over here with the Rock With Me Nation.
I thought you knew already, man. You know that's what you're gonna give me. Even though I ain't got to have it in my name. I ain't got to have it in my name. You can see it in my walk. You can see it in my talk. You can see it how I slide into the function. All right? Understand me.
Shit, I didn't even know how to feel when folks were saying we need to start covering Black characters for February. I was like, we've been doing that. You just February. Because we specialize in that year round. Like,
we need to start covering shit. When did I not cover the shit? What y'all talking about? Fuck you mean? Y'all say we need to cover more. You need to watch more of my videos, huh? Shit. What you talking about? What I cover? But I'm still shining. I'm still
also
grinding.
In regards to the action figures, this ain't for the Rock With Me Nation. This is for the clout chasers or critics. Y'all leave me and Darryl alone when it comes to action figure collection, because folks will tell you. I'm gonna issue this warning. Folks will tell you we literally sitting on stuff. Like, it's stuff we don't mention, stuff we don't show. Like, stop before you get your feelings hurt for real.
Bruh, hey, I know y'all watched that one video I did where when we was like, how many Green Lanterns you got? And I pulled out damn near pulled out the whole Green Lantern Corps on their ass. Then they asked, hey, you like ninjas? Hey, how many ninjas do you have there? And I pulled out a grip of motherfucking ninjas. And then just recently here, somebody asked, how many Spawn figures did I have? And I didn't even pull out all the Spawn figures because I didn't go to the shed. I could have pulled out more shit. I just didn't. It was in the shed, and it's like 2-3 feet of snow out of my yard, and I ain't trudging all the way out there just to go get a bunch of Spawn figures. We can wait till springtime, and I go get the rest of them doing nothing. But anyway, what I'm getting at is this: y'all ain't even asked about the Joes yet.
Darryl,
you ain't asked me how many Joes I got yet. I ain't pulled them hoes out yet.
You ready? Yeah. How much did you say Kill Switch was going for?
Matter of fact, I need to make Kill Switch? Shit.
How much you say she was?
North of 100.
Hey, so y'all need to know. I'm just saying, like, y'all stop. It's stuff me and Darryl, and I'm not talking to the Rock With Me Nation. It's stuff me and Darryl be sitting on that we don't necessarily make news. So stop. Yeah. Get us feeling.
Yeah, they don't want to see that. Hey, what Billy the Kid say to him in the Young Gun movie? I'll make you famous.
Just stop.
Man, watch yourself. Watch how you roll. Watch what you say. I ain't talking about it. I can be about it. But look,
just let us be great, man. Just let us be great. I said, just let us be great, man. Just let us be great.
Yes. Please let us be great. And in that spirit, we're going to lead great. And we hope y'all stay great. And we hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. And we will see you this weekend because we stay grinding. Love, peace, and hair grease.